be conservative. You can even take this down to 30, and let's just say 10%. Let's have a look at this on a pretty low conversion scale and see what happens to the data. The reason why I'm showing you this is I want to show you this almost like a modeling tool that you can create models for your clients and spit out different data results saying, look, if you guys achieve these KPIs, key performance indicators, this is what the potential is. If you achieve these potential KPIs, that's what you'll see. So on those conversions, none of these keywords are going to be profitable accepting bad credits even after a year. So you got to convert in this market when we're looking at it for it to be profitable. So what's good about this is once you've looked at the market, you can actually speak to a client. And one of the first things I've done here on how to make money with DWS was keyword analysis and comparison for clients. And that's basically where you review currently what the client is targeting. You find missed opportunities like we saw over there, and we basically drill 2 to 3 hours, do analysis, and we look at the modeling, and we charge the client basically $400 forward plus a 30-minute consultation explaining to him. But the consultation should actually always lead up to upselling him to a blueprint so he can get into something that's more profitable. Because with DWS now we can start seeing how we can unravel how the person is going to make money in this market. So we know that we need to get at least a minimum of 5% conversion over there, and we need to get at least a 5% there. So let's put this at 10%, because we know there's a lot of pain, and let's just be pretty optimistic and see what happens to the grid now. We've got a lot of more opportunities that are staying open for us, and we can sort of start seeing straight away which silos we should consider working with up front. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm just going to open up a few questions before we actually start moving silos across, and we can just answer your questions. Sue, would you like to just manage that and maybe speak to the guys?
Sure. So Joey's asking, are we saying that we can include keywords that are out of our budget but otherwise desirable and relevant to the blueprint, leave it out of the active market spend, and then bring it into the blueprint later? Is that easy to do?
Yes. Joey, I'll show you how to do that right now. Right, so let's assume we want bad credits in our blueprint. We know this is silo keyword, we know that there's money being spent on it, and we know that there's enough traffic and there's enough stuff surrounding bad credit. If we drill deep into this, we'd find a whole subset of keywords that we could potentially rank. Now here's the trick with silo architecture. When you place a silo keyword in a silo, the keywords that lay underneath it, over a period of time, when you get to like 10 or 15 months down the road and you've got these supporting keywords ranked, the support that they provide makes it much easier for ranking for bad credit. So you could revisit this keyword in, say, a year's time with your client, and that keyword will be ranked somewhere in the rankings, and you'll probably be in the top 500 or top 300 just by default without even doing anything for it. Just having it sitting there incubating will get you in the search engines and ranking because of the theming. So this is the trick. What we're going to do is we're going to take this keyword and we're going to click on this. I'm first going to click on this little page here. The plus sign, this is something that's also very good. If you want to see really what's going on inside a keyword, when you click that plus sign, we draw even deeper down into it, and we've created a filter that looks at 17 scores or 17 perspectives of that specific keyword. And it runs through the traffic to profit sales funnel, and it gives a quality score at the bottom. So what it does is we look at the click-throughs, to the on-page conversions, to the backlink content costs, to the income potential, to the income versus expenses, to profit and net. And we've outlined the headers over here, and we give you the values of what's going to happen. So you can actually look into that keyword and see what happens. And right at the bottom, you get a score, and this keyword's got a really good score. So it's a good keyword because it meets all the criteria for your specific keyword you're looking at.